VW there, got VW there, VW there. So there was a guy that was commenting on the last video. YouTube, I guess they eventually blocked him because I don't see his comments anymore. But yeah, he was like a blatant racist. It's better at getting you from A to B in luxury and comfort, and it does everything well. It's the Golf R.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's one of those rainy Florida days, so we're gonna be doing this in the garage, but I wanted to bring this video to you guys because I saw a lot of the comments from the last video when I was saying that the Type R is just the more fun car out of these two. It's the more reliable, it's faster 0 to 60, and it's the car that I find myself wanting to get in and drive the most between the Golf R and the Type R. I know a lot of you guys was like, oh, you're probably a Honda fanboy. That's just fanboy talk. That's why I say that. The reality is, if you guys actually look at my garage, I'll go in and I'll show you. I'm a VW fanboy. I've had 5 Volkswagens so far. I love the Golf R. It's my second Golf R. I think I love the 2019 Golf R even more. It's, I don't know, in a lot of ways, interior-wise and everything is just better than this one. But this one is actually more capable than the Mark 7.5 Golf R. But I digress. I am a huge fan of VW, and this is the first Honda I've ever bought. I've never had a Honda before. If anything, I might have been classified as a Honda hater before because I was never really into like the older school Hondas before when I was coming up seeing them. I just wasn't, you know? And that's because I never really got a chance to drive them. Now that I drove it, I'm like, okay, this thing's amazing. But I have to let you guys know that the Golf R is also, I would say, it's the better car at being a car. So let's remember, right? What we need cars for is to go from point A to point B. And I actually really like that. That was reinforced when I was in Hong Kong. We were forced to take public transportation everywhere. And I was like, man, I wish I could just have a car I could jump in and drive and go wherever I want to go. That's the beauty of the Golf R. And I'm going to give you guys a bunch of points on why you, even if you're as an enthusiast or somebody that prefers the finer things in life, that prefers luxury and things like that, why you should get the Golf R over the Type R. But before we do that, I wanted to address another thing too. So there was a guy that was commenting on the last video. YouTube, I guess they eventually blocked him because I don't see his comments anymore. But yeah, he was like a blatant racist, like said a lot, even his username was like a racist username. And I don't know, I felt sorry for the dude. Like the stuff that he was saying, I was like, damn, this dude, he has a lot of hate in him. He's walking around with a lot of hate in him, and that only slows you down in life. Like, for those of you that don't know, I'll kind of try to illustrate, right? When you try to hold somebody else down or to hurt somebody else's feelings, you basically like dig a hole in the ground and you have to go and grab them and hold them and keep them in that hole in the ground and keep saying crazy things to them and keep focusing your energy on keeping them down. And while you're doing that, you're stuck at that hole down there with them. You can't get out. You can't go and live your best life because you're busy trying to hurt somebody else. So that was one of the reasons why, like, you know, I felt bad for the dude. And then two, let me explain racism. A lot of people don't get where it comes from. And actually, this video, we're going to try and solve racism. So we're trying to get rid of it in this video. So essentially, racism is motivated by women. Most people don't realize this. It's motivated by women, but it's orchestrated and controlled and engineered by men. Now, let me explain. Racism is essentially a bunch of men in one place that says, all these women are for us. It's for me. I don't want nobody else to get our woman, because they know like women are attracted to new shiny things. If something looks new and some woman's like, I want to see what that is. And men are like, no, you stay here with us. You belong to us. And then racism is basically them devising new ways, new tactics, and new things that they try to do to demonize everybody else that looks different from them, that acts different from them, that talks different from them. They try to say, oh, this guy's a monkey, this guy's a animal, this guy's a this. Stay far away from them. They're horrible, and that translates into other things, because after years and years and years of that basic instinct, that basic like human instinct of them demonizing other people, then you start treating those other people as less than, and it's from a basic need. It's from a basic need of like, you know, we want all the women and we don't want you to have all the women. Now, it's flawed, because when that happens, then you mess up your gene pool, and then you start getting a lot of sick, you know, and people with disabilities and stuff like that, if you keep the gene pool the same and you don't like mix and match and, you know, have different people get together. So it's short-sighted, it's counterproductive. And then two, we're at that stage now in our evolution to where like most guys don't need like a regular woman anymore. Like there's like OF and all that stuff. Like you can go so many different routes to get out whatever need you need to get out, you know. And then coming soon, actually it's already here, it's gonna be like robotic woman. Like I'll slap in a meme here to show you guys what I'm talking about. But yeah, so there's like that whole need to control women and control men and all. It's so archaic and dated and old school. Like the new school is like, dude, we should all just enjoy each other. You know what I mean? Enjoy our different foods, enjoy our different cars, like enjoy life, because it's not like the 1800s anymore. It's not the 1600s anymore. It's like, it's a new day, and we should all be able to like dap each other up, you know, have fun, enjoy ourselves, and just cut out all this stupid racism, because it's dumb and it's old, and like it's played out, you know? And you don't need to control the woman. Women are gonna do what they wanna do anyway. So my advice is that, like, women are gonna do what they wanna do anyway. They have the freedom to do whatever they want. Just be real, just be a good person, do good things, and good things will happen to you. You know what I mean? So if you focus on being the best version of yourself, what's meant for you is gonna come to you regardless. And that, I wanna leave that message with you guys. Those of you guys that are like on the fence struggling with racism and stuff like that, get it out your head. There's better options out there than walk around all that hate in your heart. You know what I mean? But yeah, away from that now, I just had to do that based on, because this guy was commenting for like a long time. So like I had to put that out there, and hopefully that helps him bridge past his, you know, his weird teachings and what he was taught his whole life, to get rid of that hate and hopefully be a better version of himself. Now, I'm gonna show you guys, well first, I told you guys I'll show you like I'm a VW fanboy. So for those of you guys that are saying like I'm a Honda fanboy, I guess I am a Honda fanboy now, because I was so shocked at how great this drives. But let me show you all the selling points why you may want to purchase a Golf R over a Honda Civic Type R. All right, so let's go. So I told you guys I'm a VW fanboy. See, you got VW there, you got VW there, VW there, Hendrick in the back there, Sunrise Volkswagen, CTS Turbo, Jack Hanaya's Volkswagen. You know, it's just like I've been having, you know, Volkswagens for a while. Like I said, I've owned 5 Volkswagens, and I love them, right? Now, so that gets past the whole me being just like a Honda fanboy. Like I'm a fan of cars that are made very well, right? But let me show you some of the selling points of the Golf R over the Type R. So let's lock the Golf R. See, the mirrors go up. You know what they say, when the mirrors go up, something comes down. So yeah, so the mirrors go up. That's like a good indication to let you know that your car is closed. The Honda Civic Type R does not do that. All right. Another thing is when you open the Golf R and the windows come down, I mean, sorry, not the windows, the mirrors come down like that, you get the Golf R logo on the ground there. The Honda doesn't do that. You get inside here lights up, side here lights up. So at night, you get to see everything nice and clear. The Honda Civic Type R does not do that. Now they both have it to where you can touch to lock, you can touch to lock, and that's cool, and you know, it works. And then to open, put your hand behind there, it opens. Now, I would say the biggest selling point of the two biggest selling points of the Golf R versus the Type R is that the Golf R is a little bit more luxurious. It feels a little bit more luxurious. Look at how everything looks there. Look at the sunroof. You don't get a sunroof on the Type R. It's just not offered with one. And I'll show you in the Type R, right? Everything in here is pretty much driver focused. Yes, it does look special with the red and everything. It feels special. So it feels more like a sports car. This feels more like a German luxury car that gives you speed, like it's fast, right? So yeah, look at the seats here. Nice. We got the weather mats there, the rubber leather mats. You have ambient lighting that you can change. Like right now they're blue, but we could change them to pretty much any color that we want. Like I've seen some people with pink, purple, like, you can make it whatever color you like. They both have rear wings. The Golf R is a little bit more subtle. Type R is kind of in your face. Now, if you ask me, right, if I have to go to like a meeting, a business meeting or something, I'm not taking the Type R. I'm taking the Golf R because the Golf R just has like a better look to it. Like it's just a little bit more grown up. It has like a more of a grown up styling to it, and it could fit in pretty much anywhere. Now, the tuning potential, I believe, is greater with the Golf R than the Type R because of the all-wheel drive system, and because they both have 2-liter 4-cylinders, right? But the Type R is front-wheel drive, and that limits it in certain ways, But I would say this, right? The Type R is an amazing, probably the best front-wheel drive car ever made, in my opinion. It's just that good. But the Golf R, it being all-wheel drive, it's great for if you live up north. Now, another couple things that's great for if you live up north with the all-wheel drive, I'll show you right now. So when it's cold, I find myself not wanting to drive the Type R. I prefer to drive the Golf R, and I'll show you why. So, all right. So one of the reasons why I prefer to drive the Golf R over the Type R during when it's colder is that you have heated steering wheel, you have heated and cool seats, right? You have heated and cool seats all the way around. So even the rear seats have heated and cooled. And that is just worth its weight in gold. Just the heated steering wheel and the heated and cool seats. It's a better car, for during winter. Also, this has a heads-up display. Let me see if I can show you guys that. So, yeah, not sure if you can see that. There's a heads-up display there, all right? You guys comment below, let me know if you can see it. All right, so we do have a heads-up display. Also has built-in navigation. Also has a subwoofer. Oh, let's lower the music there. But yeah, so yeah, you guys should be able to see the heads-up display. So just driving, and then it's a little bit more comfortable to driving. The bolstering, like, let me, all right, one touch, you get the lights on there. The bolstering and everything is just a little bit more forgiving and comfortable compared to the Type R. You got just a little touches. It says Harman Kardon there. You got the center speaker there. It's just a little bit more luxurious, you know what I mean? And comfortable. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off right there. So it definitely feels like the more upscale vehicle, right? And it is comfortable, and I'll show you guys, like in the back here. Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and open this up. Like I told you, it does have heated and cool seats. You can activate that right there, and you have rear AC vents in the back there. You do not have that in the Type R. In the Type R, I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little bit cheaper in the back seat because they didn't continue with the red. And there's no AC vents or no heated seats or anything like that in the back. No heated seats in the Type R, no heads-up display. And for those of you that plan on tuning your vehicles, I would say the Golf R is way easier to tune over the Type R, because with the Golf R, all you have to do, like what I did, is just order an access port from Cobb Tuning, plug and play, bam, you're tuned. And it is amazing. Like this car tuned, It is amazing. Like, it took me, I think I drove it around. So from the last video when I tuned in and stuff, I actually took the tune off because I wanted to do a video with Anna. By the way, that video is coming soon. So we have a video with Anna Jalisa reviewing our Golf R. So stay tuned, that's coming soon. I'll probably put a clip in it at the end of this video so you guys can see. But yeah, so I wanted her to see what it felt like stock. And then I'm gonna take her back out in it now that I put the tune back on, because I want her to see just what a difference it makes from it being stock to being tuned. This car is like a night and day difference once it's tuned. And with the Type R, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like it needs a tune. It drives perfectly just the way it is. But let's say you did want to tune it, then you're gonna have to take out your ECU, send it out to get unlocked, wait for it to come back, and then put it, it's just way more of a hassle to tune it. And then you're just putting out a lot more powers to the front wheels. So the grip isn't gonna be as great as what you get in the Golf R. So the thing with this, like this being tuned, it grips and it goes. The thing that I don't like is that, you know, the gearing, how Volkswagen did it, it won't hit 60. No matter what you do, it's not gonna hit 60 in second gear. You still have to shift to third. But once you get into third, this thing pulls, and it pulls hard. Like, I haven't quarter mile tested it yet, but I have a feeling in quarter mile, this Golf R is gonna be an animal. And the potential is there because it handles mods really, really well. I feel like once I go ahead and start, because I ordered some other parts, so I have more parts coming for it. I think this is gonna be easily like a 500 wheel horsepower car when I'm done, and it's gonna blow out a lot of cars out of the water because of the all-wheel drive. So for those of you that were worried I was gonna get rid of the Golf R, don't worry, I'm keeping it, gonna keep modding it. I already have more mods on the way. So it's gonna be awesome to see where this goes. But yeah, the Type R, so and to answer, so look, if I was planning on just keeping both of them stock, the Type R is way more fun to drive in its stock form. It just is. But the car that's better at being a car, the car that's better at getting you from A to B in luxury and comfort, and it does everything well, it's the Golf R. It's a no-brainer. Like, even, you know, the subtle touches, like how it says the IQ light on there, the lights, you know, they adjust, you know, there's just so much luxury and technology and comfort that's built into this car that makes it worth it. So if you wanted to just get a do-everything car that you can have fun with, it's gonna be fast, the tuning potential is amazing, it's a Golf R. And I've already like raced a Mustang GT that was modified and beat it in the Golf R with the tune. So that should let you know, this thing is a beast. It's an absolute beast. The Type R is amazing. It's the car I want to take out whenever I want to just enjoy driving. It is, but the Golf R is the better do-everything car. So I hope that answers all of your questions. So if you're looking to buy, and then chances are, if you're looking to buy, you're probably going to be able to get the 2024 Mark 8 Golf R at MSRP, and maybe even under MSRP versus the Type R. The Type R, they're still asking 5 and 10K markups most places. So that's another thing. You have to try a lot harder to get a Type R versus the Golf R. So that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that, Race Car Friends out.
Here we go, guys.